Okay, cool. So definitely I got a PPT, but I only, give a lot of overwhelming information. Okay, now I learn as well. So okay, so basically I want to get started. So to ask a few questions, to get, who is in the meeting Zoom right now. So if you can put a yes in the chat, let's say if you are looking for more qualified leads. Let's say you want to get more qualified leads and put a yes. 10 minutes. Okay, get it. Sure. Let's say if you are looking for a qualified referral, you put a yes as well. Okay, yes, yes. Let's say if you wanted to, if you wanted to looking for a more qualified client, like the person who are ready to buy, you put a yes as well. Okay, cool. So that's why I wanted to, do this exercise because so I know, who is, who is in the Zoom meeting as well. Okay, so I will share my screen and so hope everyone get as well. I told you I need to be back my background and I'll tell you about the important things about you, about the strategy. It really works, but unfortunately, I still find a lot of people don't know much about it and they don't know how to use it. Are you able to see my screen, by the way? Okay, cool.
Yes,
So
yes.
if you're able to see my
There we go.
screen, okay, cool. So I tell you via my background. Okay, so how I get started is yeah, my background actually is a sales. Really, I dropped the university. I have no choice. Really, I'm also immigrant as well. So I just could not get it like as an office job, and I haven't got into sales because they don't need any requirements. Then I got into sales. Then I got into real estate sales. I got into network marketing sale, which is direct selling, and it's all about a sales job. So sales job, and at the time I didn't know how to get leads. I'm just go to networking. So what kind of networking? I can use all the chamber, Parramatta business chamber, and get a bunch of business account like this, thousands of them. I think of over 5,000 business account. At that time, I was working very hard as a salesperson. Really, my background is just sales. So every day I got a car and then I take the car back and put in the CRM and decide to follow them up. But if you've been in the sales and you will feel, how I feel, it's hard work because I went to a lot of networking events and I get so many business accounts. But my conversion is so low, and I was calling them, try to schedule appointment and try to close on the sale. Well, I just feel I just couldn't convert it, and I didn't know reason why as well. Was my coach at that time, the people in the company says that sales numbers game. How many of you heard about this one? Sales is a numbers game. How many heard about it? You put in the chat. Sales is a numbers game. Okay. Okay, I can see some of them. Someone said yes, yes. Okay, a lot of people tell you sales is numbers game. Okay, I have to say it's half true. Okay, if you know how to do it in a strategic way, you can definitely get more client. I mean, at that time I didn't know what to do. That's about 8 years ago. I just get started with a sales job, so I have no idea about selling. I thought it's numbers game, and I was working hard. I said must have a better way, and really must have a better way. You cannot just go to talk to everyone, then try to sell to everyone. They must have a better way. So I was looking for a coach. I was looking for someone and who can guide me, who can mentor me. I found one of the gentlemen. He's Tony Robbins, a sales and marketing consultant. He passed away because he got cancer. He passed away about 10 years ago. But I bought his program, and at the time I got to know him from there. And he's 21 of the he got one of the best selling book. I called Ultimate Sales Machine. You can look at Amazon Kindle. I read a book. It's a brilliant book. It's number one. You will become number one seller in the world for I think for a decade. Okay, and he, I know about him. He said, he worked for Charlie Munger. At the time, Charlie Munger has a company, it's a magazine company. Actually, is a bottom of the rank. And so, Chad, in about I think every 12 to 15 months, he doubled his sales. And so eventually the company became the number one. and he became really famous because the work of Charlie Munger helping double his size of the company. Then I decided to work for 60 Fortune 500 company as well, and plus 250,000 businesses. Okay, so the strategy is definitely proving to work, but unfortunately, a lot of people still don't know about it. Okay, but I tell you, because in the November we talk about a strategy. I'm going to tell you something that's more strategic when it comes to selling. Okay, this is something I learned from him. Okay, it's called a buyer's demand pyramid. In any kind of industry or category, there's a small percentage of people who looking to buy. Okay, let's say because I'm working with a lot of real estate agent a lot, so I know for them like 3% of people who may want to sell property or buying the property, that's a very small percentage. And 7% of people who are looking to buy, open to buy, but they're looking for. These people, they are going to open house, you know, they're going to do something else. If you think about your product or services, there's only small percentage of people actually look into it. If you talk to them, they're not looking for it, you know. So 30% of people who are not thinking about it, they are in the information gathering mode. They are looking for information like a Google search, watch YouTube video, you know, doing their research, you know, whatever. 30% of people think they're not interested about it. They're not interested about it means they're not interested about right now, but they may interest about in the future. And rest of 30% know they're not interested about it. Okay, could be this person people they're not going to become your target market or your ideal client. Okay, so here is the key. Okay, here is the key. If you wanted to solve your lead gen problem forever, or this is the key. Okay, the key is something called education-based selling. A lot of people don't know about education-based selling. There's a book about there, you can read about it. I think I don't share about it, but the book called Personal MBA. Okay, they got a definition about what education-based selling. Someone called education-based marketing as well. It is the same. Okay, education-based selling is a process of making your prospect better and smarter, more informed customers. So by investing time, energy, making your customer smarter, you are building the trust. Then they become more interested about the offer. This is a strategic selling. A lot of people don't know much about it. Okay, because I didn't know it. I was just like a, you know, but now I know it. That's why I'm happy to share it with everyone who struggle like me. I tell you, a lot of people in your industry. Okay, let me ask a question. Doing bit new play. If I ask like a burger, okay, what is the brand in your mind? Burger. I tell you, burger. Which company? What is the brand in your mind? Put in the chat. Burger. Any company. I said burger. 2 minutes left. Mobile. Anything else? My coffee. How about Coke? Any other company? Coke in your mind? Coke. Coke. Anyone? Coca-Cola. Okay. So now real estate. Great. Why? Because they have something called a positioning. Positioning. If you want, the reason why a lot of people struggle with getting client is that because you are not building brand. A lot of people like sales is I was not at that time I was not building brand as well. I was just like try to sell to everyone. So if you want to solve the lead gen problem or getting client or client attraction problem is building the brand. Like McDonald's, Coke, they don't have the lead gen problem. They don't have the client problem because they have the brand. Brand is a long-term strategy, is more strategic, is long-term. If you want to build a strategic brand, you have to use the best way to use is something called education-based selling. Why? Because the majority of people who actually, they don't know your product and services. So if you're able to educate the percent of people, like a 30%, 30%, and 7%, when they are ready to buy, who do they go to? They go with you. So most of the people in your category, if you are the number one, okay, if you cannot be the number one, you are the number two, you don't have this advantage. There's a book out there called Positioning. He's a father of positioning. He's a Jack Trout and other race. They have published a book, The Battle of Your Mind. If you in your category, okay, I don't care about what category you are. If you are not the number one, you are number two, nobody will remember you. Or no, when they need you, they're not gonna come to you. Sure, you may get some client, but you are not gonna get majority of the client. You don't have much traction. if you wanted to solve the lead gen problem or branding problem, the best way is do something called education-based selling or education-based marketing. Spend the time to educate people from here. Maybe they don't know about the type of product or service, or they don't know about the problem they have got. You educate them the problem they don't even know they have. Once they know they have the problem, they need a solution, then they're looking for you. Then you are going to get a 3%. So that is a strategy. In a long-term basis, you can just get more leads into your funnel. And once you systemize the process, you truly can solve your lead gen problem forever. Some of the best market I've seen, they are all doing this. Some of the best company like Apple, like a Coke, McDonald's, how do we solve the lead gen problem? How do we solve the client attraction problem? Is because they have a brand. And the best way to build a brand is use something called education-based selling and education-based marketing. Yeah. So pretty much that's my end of my presentation now. In summary, basically, if you wanted to solve your lead gen problem or you want to get more referral, get more client, is you have to build a brand. And the best way to build a brand is using education-based selling or education-based marketing. That's end of my presentation. So anyone got any question, by the way?
Thank you very much, Jason. Well done. Let's give him a round of applause, guys. Beautiful, insightful, love it. Guys, if we've got questions, can we just limit it to 3, because I want to ensure that we have a great round of one-to-ones, insightful, deep one-to-ones. So please go for it. The first 3, put your hands up virtually or physically. Okay, we've got Narelle. Ask your question, Narelle.
Yeah, Jason, I actually can't see the slides. Can I get a copy of the slides, please, so that I can try and see them? Or if you can write me a description of the slides,
I get it. I understand.
Great. Thank you.
I understand. I can send you the slide for sure.
Thank you so much.
Anyone else?
Beautiful. Libo, take it away.
Jason, thank you for insightful presentation. Like regarding like maybe strategy or like webinars or whatever when you are proposing something. So is it still good time to start something before New Year, considering that it's already November, or it's better to do it already after New Year?
Okay, it's not about timing. Okay, just know the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is right now. Why? Because to build a brand takes time. Just know McDonald's, Coca-Cola, any business, you want to be in a business for a long time. I look like most of people who are committed to the business. So you want to be in a business for a long time. You have to build a brand. I mean, the earlier you can start building a brand, it is better. Does that answer your question?
Well, yeah, thank you, Jason. It was like a good one, like a planting a tree 20 years ago. It was a good one. Well, like it's well done. I don't want to be like a bit silly, but like some of my clients are saying as well that they should have started to have a VA 2 years ago. Maybe not 20, but 2 years. So like planting a tree 20 years ago, it's a good point. Thanks.
Yeah. By the way, webinar is one way. Okay, education-based selling is just even 101. You still, okay, there's a structure. Of course, I don't have time, but even 101, if you can educate your client during the process, even the client who are not ready to buy. Okay, a lot of people who I saw made a mistake. I was helping a buyer's agent. He turned a lot of the prospect away. He said the person is not ready to buy property he's not looking for. But you're going to spend time to educate him 101. Once you educate him, he's ready, he will come back to you. And I got a guy who actually he's tried to be a public speaker, and I spent about 1 hour educating him. I think about a week ago, and he said now he come back to me. He said, I want to learn more about your offer. Even 101, you educate him, and webinar is a more effective way because you educate one to many. But at 101, you educate a person, then the person who are ready then will come back to you. So education-based selling or education-based marketing doesn't have to be a webinar, doesn't have to be social media. It can be 101. Any other question?
Beautiful, guys. I think we will leave it there. But guys, if you've got any other further questions, please follow up Jason, in your one-to-ones or elsewhere. But thank you very much. We're going to throw to a quick video and then we'll head to our one-to-ones. So please take it away, Ronica, and hit the tunes if you like.
Thank you so much. What an excellent presentation today. The perfect example of an Excite. And remember, if you want to book your Excite presentation, please book in using the link in the member-only booking email, as well as the link in the chat box. Of course, all of our Excite presentations are advertised on our BX Excites Facebook page. If you'd like to find out who is presenting at a BX Online or one of your local meetings, jump on the BX Excites Facebook page and check it out. Excites from our BX Online events, as well as our local events, are live streamed to the BX Facebook page, receiving thousands of views, as well as are recorded and saved to the BX Member Exchange. There's hundreds of Member Excite presentations available from all time for view on the Member Exchange. As well as our member-only webinars, you can access all of our expert webinars from all time on the Member Exchange as well. It's now time for your one-to-ones though. This is your opportunity to meet someone new or get to know someone better. The BX team have been strategically pairing everyone up using our Super Connector skills. Your one-to-ones have been set up for you strategically by the team based on your referral partner requests in the 40-second round, as well as looking at collaborative opportunities. Members and guests will be moved into the BX breakout rooms for their one-to-ones with their selected person. All the one-to-ones have already been set up, so be sure to stay on the event right till the end. If you do drop out though, please return to the event quickly so your BX breakout room partner is not left waiting too long on their own. The one-to-ones are your opportunity to deepen a relationship with someone you know or learn about someone new. Make sure you ask them all about what they do, as well as find out how you can help the other person, who you can introduce them to, and be sure to maximize your one-to-one meetings.